Whatever happens, happens by divine will, or perhaps whatever happens, happens through divine intervention, or perhaps whatever happens, happens because I invited it in my life, or whatever happens, happens because I took upon it. I took that upon myself before I was even born. Phyllis Crystal would often say, in response to when people asking her why this difficulty is happening to me, most people would come to Phyllis with some problem or the other, hoping that she would give a solution or a tool or an answer or just take away their sorrow, their pain, their suffering. As Hal Honig, my godfather, would often introduce Phyllis as the wisest person on earth. Absentee parent. A lot of kids go through an absentee parent, whether the parent is physically present or physically not present. A parent who doesn't want to be a parent, doesn't feel he or she can do the job of a parent, and they want to escape that responsibility because they just don't know how to do it, or they just don't want to do it, or they don't even know. So, what does it do to you as a child with an absentee parent? You crave for it. Fast forward when the child becomes a parent. Just simply jump over the other nuances and complexities that you're seeking, the love that you did not get from your parent, from other people and other things, and it never satisfies because other people cannot fill the role of your parent. Things and objects and food items and intoxications cannot fill the gap. The fear, the constant fear of lack of protection or guidance or some sort of an umbrella over your life. No matter how courageous a face you put forward or put forth in the world, that emptiness, that fear of your absentee parent stays with you on a daily basis, known or unbeknown to you, whether you're aware of it or not aware of it. That sadness, that fear stays with you. Fast forward, the child becomes a parent. Now it is up to that child to copy the role of the absentee parent, or in so many cases, they become the parent that they deserved. They become the parent that they missed. They become the parent that they wanted so that their children would not suffer through the sadness and fear and rejection that they suffered because of the absentee parent. Who wants to invite an absentee parent in their life? Nobody in their right mind would want to invite an absentee parent in their life. But to become or to take on the role of as good a parent as you want to be, perhaps that gnawing gap, that missing feeling, that suffering, that sadness, that fear, one has to go through to know the value of the absence of a parent, so that you can provide the presence of a parent to your children. But who would want to invite that in their right mind? You have to be completely mindless to invite it. And that's exactly what you did when you were mindless in the soul state, in the state of being disembodied before coming on this beautiful earth to manifest or to learn the lessons. You took upon the challenge of moving forward, of furthering along parenthood on this planet. To be an exemplary parent that your children can emulate and other people who watch you can emulate and be inspired by. You are willing to forego, to suffer through an absentee parent. So whatever happens, happens for the best. Whether God willed it or you at a soul level invited it upon yourself so that you can move forward in the evolution of life, so that you can further along this role of a parent, so that you can shine brightly in that particular role and infuse a little bit more life into it. Yes, it can be lonely. Yes, it can be quiet. And yes, nothing can fill it. That gap that is there, nothing can fill it. No thing, no person. But how necessary was that silence in your life? So hard to become even aware of it. And the awareness of this itself is a gift. The awareness of this itself is healing. And what a gift, what a joy, what a celebration would it be if it can be even furthered along, giving forgiveness to the absentee parent. Giving forgiveness. Because it was not their fault, for they knew not how to do it, or they just simply were not willing to do it. You can't force people. Or they did not have the father or mother to give them what they needed to be or not to be an absentee father or mother. They were the way they were because of an absence of a parent in their life. So it's not their fault. To take it all the way, all in, would be a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for this absentee parent. What wisdom to have the sense of gratitude because of this difficult childhood, whether it is because of the absentee parent or for other reasons. People go through abuse of various sorts, physical, mental, emotional abuse, which resulted in some sort of a trauma, known or unknown, whether you're aware of it or unaware of it. And can I have this gratitude, this sense of gratitude? Thank you, God, for that difficult experience, for that made me a better parent. Acknowledging and accepting that sad, fearful, painful, nothingness in life that you did not even know how to fill it. Gratitude, because that made me a better parent today. Now, would I trade it for anything? Would I trade? If I had a choice today that, okay, if you don't want that absentee father, would you be willing to forego being a good father today? Are you willing to trade your present for a better past? Are you? Or you gladly accept your present today and your future for the future generation, for your kids? That I accept a better present and a better future for my kids. And I make peace with my past. I am what I am because of that experience, and I'm grateful for it. So hard, so hard, so hard. So hard for the absentee father, too. So hard for the absentee father, too. They did not know how to be present in the role of a father. It was just easy to replace it with things or just being busy making a living. So acknowledging and accepting that connection between an absentee parent and being a good parent and being grateful for that experience that led me to be a good parent. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.